I'm here with Matt Coughlin, former Indiana high school wrestler and All-American. What are you up to now these days after graduating?
Mainly just coaching. Got jobs selling insurance now, but coaching is my passion right now. It's kind of different being on the other side of it all, but it's one thing you realize when your career ends a little bit is the sport gives you so much, and giving back a little bit by coaching is it's how it all runs. That's why wrestling is such a one-of-a-kind sport.
How did you get started wrestling, and where did you start out, and what age, and how did you start? How did you do?
I started when I was 5 years old, and only because my oldest brother he started wrestling, and I kind of wanted to do everything he did to be like my older brother. And so I went out for wrestling. I didn't do any good. I didn't even make it to state until I was, I think, second grade. I started when I was kindergarten, of course. So the first 2 years I didn't even make it to state, and then by third grade I won state. My dad had me going all the camps and competing, pretty much year round. Kind of fell in love with it. It's a great sport.
You've won a lot of national titles and stuff in freestyle and Greco, and how did that help your folk style for the high school season?
It keeps you in shape, and it keeps you kind of fresh year round. A lot of kids take the summer off, and I feel bad for them when they do, because they kind of miss out a little bit. The guys who are wrestling year round are definitely going to catch up, and that's one thing my dad knew, and my teammates we all knew. We trained year round. We wrestled freestyle and Greco, went to big tournaments, and the rest is history.
What kind of places has the sport taken you? I know you've been able to go out of the country and all over the country, actually. What kind of places have you gone?
Yeah, in 2006 I made the world team, the junior fielder world team, and I got to go to Guatemala. That was interesting. That's a whole different atmosphere out there. I know it was a very good experience for me. Even though I didn't win, I had a great time doing it. Met a lot of people from out of the country, great wrestlers, got to see some good wrestling, and that's the thing I love about the sport too. You get to go out, you get to see other guys wrestle too that are really great wrestlers.
What kind of advice do you have for anyone that's either starting out wrestling or just in the sport? They're not doing as well as they want to do, but they want to get better.
Yeah, stick with it. I know if I would have quit whenever I didn't do well my first year or two, I wouldn't be here today. So you got to stick with it, number one. Number two, you got to really want to win. You got to train year round. Compete as much as you can. Something I always did that helped me out was I tried to get 100 matches in every summer or every year. At least get 100 matches in. And I think that really put me over the edge when it came down to getting to high school. I was ready to go. When I got under the lights, it was like just any other match I've been with.
Okay, what's probably your most favorite match of your career? You've wrestled a lot of them. You've won state titles, national titles. Any one match that kind of sticks out of your mind?
I'd say my first state title. In 2004, when I was a junior, wrestling 152 from modern day. I took second as a freshman at 119, second as a sophomore at 130, and I was knocking on the door. I hadn't won yet, so junior year was the year. I was wrestling well. I had a great tournament. I went out and I won, and the guy I wrestled in the finals is a good friend of mine, Kyle Samuels from Philly Central. Great kid, wrestled with me for IU and everything, and we good friends. But that's definitely the match that sticks out. It meant the most to me, more than being on the world team and stuff like that. The first state title was the best.
Okay, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.